life.
I'm gonna rip the band-aid off right now and just say, I did not have a good time with this game. And not only did I not have a good time with this game, I didn't even get the platinum for this game. Because there's a trophy that is 100% bugged with no workaround or no way for me to progress to getting a platinum now. So I am making an incomplete video so that if they do fix the trophy, I will be able to follow up. I am deeply disappointed that this is an issue that is going on in a game that has been out for literal years now. There's going to be very little positivity from this video. I did not enjoy this game at all. This might be a bigger crash out than the Assassin's Creed 2 video. The worst part about this whole thing is I didn't even want to make this video anyways. I hate Dying Light 2. The only good thing about it is the gameplay. The only reason why this video exists is because Dying Light the Beast is going to come out soon. And I really, really, really like Kyle Crane. But in case anything is important, and because it's in the same franchise, I have to do this game. So with that being said, let's get into the... Both games start off with these like cutscenes, and we're not even playing the game yet, and it already makes me mad.
World's greatest minds came together and found a vaccine against the Haran virus. Finally, mankind had prevailed against the disease. But people always want more.
Like, I don't get it. Like, why do we need a new virus? Just keep the same Haran virus and be like, oh, well, it mutated. Because they do that sometimes, I guess. We didn't need a new virus that completely gets rid of the whole point of the end of the following DLC. I hate this game already. Oh, hey, look, that's Spike, and he says the thing.
I wish Crane could have seen this.
Who?
Anyways, just for some backstory, we're playing as a guy named Aiden. He's traveling around, and he's looking for his sister. They were both experimented on when they were little, and I'm gonna be so for real. It doesn't matter. Nothing in this game matters. Whatever, dude. He gets bit, and so now he's infected. That's important to the story. For as much crap as I'm gonna give this game throughout the video, I will say Waltz is pretty cool, but they treat him like a Far Cry villain, and we see him like 4 times throughout my playthrough, so we're right back to being negative, I guess. Reality sets in for Aiden, and he realizes he's the protagonist of Dying Light 2, and he starts to, you know, get a little wonky, and people want to hang him for that, which is really funny. But then there's this character that comes up named Hakon, and he's like, no, stop. And they just like let him take Aiden.
Hakon! He's about to turn!
What's his problem? Thought it was a
But
sleazy
he's
fit.
an outsider! He must be killed!
He's with me. You got that? Didn't I tell you not to go anywhere without me, eh? Didn't I fucking tell you?
Should I lie? No. I like this. This is good.
To get to a bar called the Fisheye, Aiden decides to sneak through what's called the Central Loop, which is held down by a group of people called the PKs, and they're kind of like the army, I guess. And Aiden's stupid and gets captured.
Damn.
Hey, what are you doing here?
You meet this guy, I think you pronounce his name like Aitor. I'm not looking it up, I don't like this game. Anyway, he like, you talk to him for 5 seconds and he immediately agrees to like help you out as long as you help him out. But you're an army general in the middle of an apocalypse. Why would you just trust him? He just got here. All you know about is that they wanted to hang him in the first 5 minutes of him being here. What about Aiden has been trustworthy? I threatened him, by the way. I threatened him 4 times, and he was still like, you know what? You can solve my commander's murder. And now I'm on a fetch quest. Whatever. And to make it even better, he doesn't even hold up his end of the bargain. He lied!
Opening the tunnel to the Central Loop is beyond my pay grade, Pilgrim. Command wants me to find the killer.
Ader, you promised!
Cool down, Pilgrim.
Now all we have to do is just find the guy who killed the commander, and that sends you straight back to the bazaar where the people who tried to hang you were, and now you're helping them.
You follow their rules as thoughtlessly as you follow mine, like a good little dog.
A gang of thugs took over their water supply, and so now you have to go deal with that, I guess. Once you deal with the people in the water tower, you can decide who you give the water to. If you want to give it to the survivors or the bazaar, then you get a bunch of parkour stuff, and if you want to give it to the peacekeepers, you get a bunch of, tactical stuff. And at the end of the day, why do you want to give this to either of them? No one's been trustworthy, and everybody's tried to kill you. So there's no good or bad guy, which is sure cool, I guess, but at the same time, you don't care for any of them because they all want you dead. And just to slightly nitpick a little bit more, since we are going for a platinum trophy, you don't have a choice if you want to do one playthrough because you have to give everything to one faction. So for this run, I chose the survivors, and in the story, I chose to stay with the peacekeepers, so that way I get the best of both worlds. Or the worst, because I'm playing Dying Light 2. Oh, and it looks like the peacekeepers were right about the people in Bazaar killing the general this whole time, because in the main leader's brother's hideout, we find
Human skin!
And, of course, when they say, oh, nah, we didn't do that, with no evidence and no way of conviction, Aiden's just like, oh, yeah, you guys didn't do it, even though it's in their house. So now we're going to help them blow up a windmill. Meeting back up with Hakon, I'm sure you remember him. He gets hit by an arrow, and we find out that he has a wound from a PK weapon, which means he killed the commander. And that also somehow shows that he works with the main villain of the game. His name's Waltz, by the way. Anyways, with a couple of the PKs, we run into Waltz, and he is on that timing, because sure! So this is Lawan, and she brings the game from a 6 out of 10 to a 4 out of 10. And this is a choices game. You get to make your own choices. And I tried to, without looking up a guide or any other scenario, kill her as soon as this cutscene was over. I do not like Luwan in this game. We actually do get a pretty good piece of lore here. Everywhere had Night Runners for a little bit, and there's this guy named Frank who's the leader of Villador's section of Night Runners, and he was a really good fighter, and something tragic happens, but he made this place called the Fisheye where everybody can gather and have a good time, and it's the only truly safe zone in all of Villador. Oh, sick, a really cool, nice sounding character. I can't wait to see him.
Cheers. Now, get the fuck out of my quarters.
Give me a shot at Jamie. And leave the bottle.
So much of the story doesn't matter by the end of the game. Aiden found out how much content I had to cut and started tweaking! When he finally comes to, he killed a lot of people. I forgot to mention that we meet the PK leader. It doesn't matter. They want us to climb up to the top of the VNC tower just so that way we can get stronger connectivity. In case I have to bring him up later, this is Juan. He's another character that comes up a lot. He's actually kind of interesting, but his voice is like cartoonishly stupid.
As you can see, Jack likes to give orders. Stay close to your radio. You'll be informed of the meeting shortly.
Let's see how much Kanye is going for. Do you follow him on Twitter? He is gold. Oh, I would love to shoot the breeze with that young man.
Before we start the climb to the VNC tower, some of the PKs die, and now we're on our own, and the one gives us the corniest line of dialogue I think I've heard in a really long time.
Luan, I'm in trouble. The PKs are all dead.
I warned you. If you get yourself killed, I swear I'll come in there and find a way to bring your lifeless corpse back to life. just so I can kill you myself.
Spare me the lecture, okay?
Whatever, we climb the VNC tower and we turn it on. Yeah, power works again. LeJuan's pissed at us. Frank's upset. I don't care! We meet up with the scientist that helped Waltz experiment on Aiden and Mia when they were kids. And it seems that they were trying to make an immunity for the virus, which is a good thing, but because it was on kids, they're evil? Through all of the commotion, Waltz comes in looking for a key, and we get what is probably one of the best cutscenes in the game.
Veronica, get away!
Fucking key! Give it to me!
Just run, I'll stop him. Why do you need this key, fucker? What have you done with Mia?
Little boy. You should have died years ago.
Aiden, hold on. You'll be okay. Just hold on. Aiden. It's okay, Aiden. It's okay. Aiden. No!
Veronica! Oh my god! No! Waltz! What have you done to me?
I showed you the truth. It's too late.
We learned from this guy that there's a GRE complex called X-13 that holds like a bunch of missiles and everything, and Waltz is heading there to blow up Villador. I don't even remember what the reasoning for that is, and guys, I'm so close to being done with this video. I don't care. What was interesting is we have a memory where Walt used Aiden to save Mia, which shows Walt isn't directly a bad guy. He was just doing a bad thing. But is that going to be explored? No. And to show how little Techland also cared, the way we get to this highly classified governmental facility is by Aiden blacking out and turning into the Beast and waking up at the front door. They don't care. Why should I? We run into Hack-On again. Remember him? We also find out the reason why LeJuan wants him dead so bad is because he's one of her exes. Whoa, crazy plot twist. Mia isn't our sister after all. She was actually Walt's daughter, which is okay, we got somewhere. Okay.
Mia is my daughter, and you know that.
I will admit, the whole last cutscene pretty cool. We find out that Aiden is remembering everything wrong. He promised Waltz that he will protect Mia no matter what. And Mia is not in any sort of danger. Mia is perfectly fine. And in coming to Villador, all Aiden has done is hurt Mia. But he's so strung up in that thought process that he still wants Waltz dead. That is really... That's good. That's good. We got somewhere. We find Mia. She's not doing too hot. We don't need to care about that. This is the only time we ever see Mia. This whole entire playthrough, I've been trying to kill Lawan, and I accidentally saved her in this scene because I mistook the options, and I thought that if I didn't save Lawan, I would be blowing up Villador, and I would have to play the rest of the game in a completely ruined map, and I didn't want to do that. But you'll see really soon how badly it makes me mad I just didn't decide to let her die. Would I normally feel bad about getting the worst ending in the game? Yeah, I'm not happy that I blew up Villador. I kind of wish that I did get a different ending. But check this out. No, look at this. I want everybody watching the video to look at this. Are you serious? Some of your story choices have been reverted. Remember when I said nothing in the game matters? They straight up tell you nothing you did just mattered. Whatever, I'm just happy the story is over with. It was just a complete waste of time. Nobody in this game is memorable, nor do you care about. I honestly forgot about half of these characters until I started editing for this video, and I beat the game yesterday. So like, it blows my mind how mind-numbingly nothing I feel after playing this game. The only thing that invoked emotion out of me was the plot twist that Mia was never your sister. That was the only cool thing, and even then, Mia doesn't matter because we don't talk to Mia. You know, the whole point of the story, but I don't care anymore. The whole video is supposed to be talking about trophies, and I don't even get the plat because the trophy is bugged. Whatever. I sound way more mad than I actually am. It's just a bad game. I just didn't like it. But let's just get through the trophies that I do have, because at the end of the day, they hopefully will eventually fix the game and I can come back and platinum it. The first one you can get is actually extremely easy. All you have to do is fall a whole lot, and I got it by accident, so... As I was venting to people about the agony that I was going through, I got 2 different trophies. One was called Bootlicker, and what you have to do for that is assign all the water towers and electrical stations to one specific faction. I chose the Survivors because I like parkour, and that's what they offered. And then the second one was for assigning all of the facilities. I hate it when people do that. Oh, speaking of serious, I'm miserable right now. Oh, if you turn on all the subway stations, you unlock fast travel and another trophy. And I'm dumb, so I forgot to record the audio for this part, so here you go. If you kill your first GRE anomaly, you get another trophy. And I hit this one on stream on Twitch and YouTube. I hit Twitch affiliate, so that's pretty nice. Shameless plug. It's Dizo_Bizo. Ha! Yay! For Wednesday and Saturday, and that's when I'm gonna be at church. So. Oh, shoot a trophy on stream. Let's go. This next trophy I got is for escaping the maximum chase level, and this one's fairly easy. Once you get the paraglider that Lawan gives to you, which is the only good thing she does in the story, just fly around a bit and then just head to a safe zone. Once you hit that final level, you can just cheese this trophy. It's fun. Yeah, there we go. There's a trophy. Let's go! There was a side quest that was kind of fun. It was the GRE quarantine zones. It's exactly like from the first game. They're just quarantine zones that give you some of the good loot. These are fun, and I did all of them. Oh, sick! I got a trophy.
I did like the main guy of the Night Runners, but every time.
After that, I completed all of the power stations. These are kind of like puzzle missions. They're alright. I wouldn't recommend them. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Look at that. Second trophy. We're blasting through. Then I activated all of the windmills. The easiest thing you can do for this is, one, wait until you get a paraglider, or you just max out your stamina, and all of these are, like, really easy. Let's... I did it. There's only one more thing I have to do now. Then I collected all of the airdrops, which, again, not that difficult. You can reach a lot of these just from riding the elevator from the VNC tower and then paragliding down. But again, you have to have a really high stamina for that. This should be the last one. Let's go! I sure did. Finally, I hit all the bandit camps. This was probably my favorite one. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just an enemy outpost. Bam! Let's get it. And unfortunately, that's where I have to call the video. After this, I hit the trophy with the bug, and now this is where I'm stuck at. I obviously have other trophies I could be unlocking, but at the end of the day, I won't get the platinum. So, honestly, once the trophy is fixed, I will go back to playing the game, and we can make a part 2 for the Dying Light 2 video. But for now, this is where I have to call it. I was very angry for the story review, but bad game. What do you want me to do? And again, I will say the gameplay for this game is so much fun. I loved playing the game. So, for my review, if it's on sale. And for my get the plat rating, don't do it at all. Don't do it. You can't, so don't. It's a risk. You have to get lucky. But I'm not going to sit here and play multiple save files or join everybody's multiplayer game and try and get the trophy to pop. With that being said, I am extremely excited for The Beast to come out. I really, really hope that game is good. With that being said, you guys, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, doing all of that fun stuff. Stay tuned if you guys really do like Dying Light 2. I will fight you in the comments, because no you don't, for the story at least. And yeah.
It's close. Stay here. Stand guard. On me. Bloody hell.
Every man has an animal within. If you push too much, you might unleash the beast.